Look, quick question. Have you ever watched someone get promoted faster than you? Not because they worked harder, not because they were smarter, but because they just learned faster? They'd grasp in weeks what took others months. They spoke with authority. They landed better roles. They earned more. And you were left wondering, I'm putting in the hour, so why am I still behind? Here's the truth. Learning speed is one of the most unfair financial advantages there is. And almost no one is taught how to harness it. I'm Nick. I spend my time breaking down how money, skills, and real leverage work. If you're someone who works hard but feels your progress is still too slow, hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonates. Because today, we're breaking down how to learn so fast it feels unfair. The quiet skill that separates high earners from everyone else. Most people think learning is about intelligence. That smart people learn faster. That struggling means you're just not good at this. But here's what they miss. Learning speed has almost nothing to do with IQ. It's about how you learn, not how hard you try. Let me give you a number that should bother you. Research shows the average adult forgets 50% of new information within 24 hours, and over 90% within a week, if they don't use it. That means most people are learning things they're destined to forget. That's not improvement. That's intellectual exercise. Here's where it gets interesting. High performers don't learn more. They lose less. Think of learning like filling a bucket. Most people's buckets are full of holes. They read books, take courses, listen to podcasts, and the information just leaks out. So they think the solution is more books, more courses, more motivation. But the real solution is to plug the holes. You might be thinking, okay, Nick, how do I actually do that? Let's start with the first unfair advantage. Fast learners optimize for usefulness, not completeness. Most people learn like students. They want to understand everything. High performers learn like investors. They ask, what's the one idea here that changes my outcome? If you read a 300-page book and find one idea that boosts your income by $1,000 a month, that book wasn't inefficient. It was wildly profitable. Let's do simple math. Learn one high-income skill that adds just $10 an hour to your value. Work 40 hours a week. That's $400. Over a year, over $20,000. Now compare that to spending 10 hours learning trivia you'll never use. Same time. Radically different outcome. This is why fast learners are dangerous. They don't chase knowledge, they chase leverage. The second unfair advantage is compression. Most people stretch learning out. A little today, a little next week, a little next month. Fast learners compress it. They create short, intense learning sprints. Here's why. Your brain learns better under focus, not consistency. One focused weekend, free from distraction, can beat 3 months of half attention. Neuroscience backs this. Deep focus builds myelin, the insulation around your neural pathways, which literally makes skills fire faster. So when someone says, I learned this in 2 weeks, what they really mean is, I focused harder than most people are willing to. Now let's talk psychology, where most people self-sabotage. Fast learners detach ego from ignorance. Most people avoid learning because it's uncomfortable to be bad at something. They protect their identity. I'm not a math person. I'm not technical. But here's the reality. Every time you avoid being bad at something, you delay being good at it. High performers are willing to look stupid temporarily, to stop being underpaid permanently. They ask questions. They test ideas. They fail fast. Make this about money. If you're afraid of looking ignorant at work, you'll avoid learning the skills that could double your income. That fear is expensive. Another unfair advantage. Learning backward. Most people start with theory. Fast learners start with the outcome. Instead of, what should I learn? They ask, what result do I want? Higher pay, more autonomy, more opportunity. Then they reverse engineer the smallest skill set needed to get there. This is how people switch careers faster than seems possible. They don't master the entire field. They master the entry point. Here's an analogy. Most people try to learn how the whole engine works. Fast learners learn how to turn the key. You might think, but Nick, what if I don't have time? Here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need more time. You need higher quality learning. 30 minutes of focused, applied learning beats 3 hours of distracted consumption. And here's the part nobody likes to hear. Entertainment disguised as education is still entertainment. If it feels easy, passive, and comfortable, it's probably not changing your income. This is critical. Fast learners apply before they feel ready. They don't wait for confidence. Confidence comes from action. They learn just enough to act, then let reality teach them the rest. And reality is a brutally efficient teacher. You learn faster when there's feedback, when mistakes cost something, when results matter. This is why experience compounds faster than theory. Let's bring this full circle to money. Learning speed determines earning speed. Income isn't based on effort, it's based on value. And your value increases when you can absorb skills faster than the market changes. This is why two people in the same job can have radically different futures. One learns slowly, safely, comfortably. The other learns aggressively, strategically, unfairly. So, what do you do starting today? First, stop trying to learn everything. Identify the one skill that would most increase your leverage. Second, compress your learning. Short, intense focus beats endless exposure. Third, apply immediately, even if it's messy, especially if it's messy. Fourth, detach your ego from growth. Feeling dumb is temporary. Being stuck is permanent. Look, here's the final truth. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards speed of adaptation. And the faster you learn, the faster you escape average outcomes. If this helped you rethink how learning works and why it's one of the most powerful financial skills you can build, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who feels behind, but knows they're capable of more. Because learning fast isn't cheating. It's choosing not to waste years doing things the slow way.